everyone. Welcome to my channel English Made Easy. This is Lavanya Paruchuri and today I am going to clear all your doubts regarding the two confusing tenses present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. Before I begin, I would like to request all of you to like, subscribe and share my channel if you like the contents. So let's begin with two simple examples. I have taught English for 10 years. I have been teaching English for 10 years. Confused between the sentences as what to use? Here I am with a clear explanation of these two tenses, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. Let's see. Both the tenses are used to express finished or unfinished actions. So, before going into the depth of the explanation, let's first have a look at its structures. So, we shall see the sentence structures with three variations. Present perfect tense in positive sentence. Have has plus present participle form of the verb. Example, I have taken all the needed documents, or she has given the needed explanation. Negative sentence, have has plus not plus present participle tense of the verb. For example, she has not participated in the competition. I have not cleared all my exams. Present perfect tense in questioning form. Have has plus pronoun plus present participle form of the verb. Have I met you earlier? Has she given all her exams? Present perfect continuous tense and its structure. Positive form. Has, have, been plus present participle form in ing form of the verb. Example, I have been teaching English for 10 years. She has been waiting here for 4 hours. Negative form. Have has, been plus not plus present participle form of the verb in ing form. Example, I have not been doing this job earlier. She has not been clearing her fee since 5 years. Now that we are clear with the sentence structures, let's see its uses and its differences. We should know that we cannot use stative verbs in perfect tenses, for example, be or no, because this expresses the state of being. For example, I have known her for years. The same we cannot use in perfect continuous tense. I have been knowing her for years, which is wrong. So we often talk in perfect tenses to express unfinished actions that started in past and are still in existence now using the prepositions since or for. So at this moment I will also explain the differences between since and for. Let me say an example. I have learned Spanish for 2 years. I have been learning Spanish since 2019. Here, for is used to express the duration of time, whereas since is used to express the point of time. Coming to the differences, with the verbs study, live, work, there is actually no real difference in these two tenses. Where does the difference lies? There are few clear differences. Let's see what are they. The first one. Present perfect continuous tense can be used to emphasize the length of time that has passed, whereas present perfect tense is generally neutral. For example, she has been waiting for hours. She had waited for hours. Let's see, in the first sentence, we use has been waiting to emphasize the duration of the time and the pain that she has taken to wait. Whereas in the second sentence, she has waited for hours. It just tells us the completion of the act. Second is present perfect tense is used to talk about how much or how many, which is not possible with perfect progressive tense. Let's look at the example. She has eaten 2 apples this morning, which can't be said in this way. She has been eating 2 apples this morning. Wrong, isn't it? Now comes the third difference. The perfect continuous tense focuses on the action, whereas the perfect tense focuses on its completion. Example, I have been working on your project. I have worked on your project. So in the first sentence, we say that we are focusing. The focus is on the action rather than the completion of the work. Whereas in the second sentence, I have worked on your project, the focus is on the completion of the action rather than the action itself. At this point of time, let me give you a bonus information regarding the usage of already and yet. We often get confused or go wrong with the usage of already and yet, isn't it? So let us clear the difference as we use. We use already with positive sentences, whereas we use yet with negative sentences. For example, I have already provided the deadlines to the students for the submission of assignments. I haven't yet submitted my assignment. Yet another possibility in this regard is when we use or when we wish to focus on the consequence or result of the completed action in the present moment, we use example, I have booked the tickets in advance so that we need not rush at the hour. Here, we tell that we have already done an action so that it has no result or no effect in the present. So, the result of completed action has something to do with the consequence in the present moment. Another example, I have been planning with the tour for days, so there is no confusion now. That means the past activity is somehow related or the consequence can be seen in the present moment. The last difference is this. We can use present continuous tense to speak about actions that are for time being. Example, I have been listening to English classes through British Council videos. I have been painting the house for a few days. This says that we were doing an action for a certain period of time in past and it is just a temporary action which has nothing to do with in the present moment of time. So that's the explanation regarding the confusion between the tenses. Hope it's clear now. So to check your level of understanding, you need to work out several worksheets. Keep practicing and have a good day.